Hey everybody, it's Ryan KC9OZA, and today I'm going to be talking about something that may get overlooked whenever you're putting together your mobile station, your base station, anything like that, and that is your speaker. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, just throw a speaker on it, don't matter, and go with it, but it can make a difference. Not maybe necessarily on VHF, UHF, but on HF, it can make the world of difference. I know a lot of these newer radios, like the 891 here, have the DNR capability, so that'll help you with just a regular speaker. But I know some older people, and even I did it in the past, ran like a 706 or something like that didn't have it. So I'm going to do a little bit of comparison between three different speakers that I've used, and I'll try to get a couple different sound clips to show that maybe for a little bit of extra money it can save you. I know on HF my biggest issue is the background noise. It can be the difference between getting that contact and not. So first little speaker I've used is, I think this is called the Bulldog speaker. It's just a cheap one. I got it at a Hamfest. I think new it was like $5. So this is just a plain Jane speaker. It doesn't have any specs on it. I believe it is an 8 ohm, I think a 2-watt speaker. I've used this on my 400 as well. It worked. So if you're just needing a pinch, or big thing about it is they're small, compact, fits in the palm of your hand. It's cheap. The next one, and I know we all have our opinion on this brand, but this is the MFJ Clear Tone speaker. Model number is MFJ 281, and it is a, my camera focus here, it is a 8 ohm 5-watt minimum, 8-watt max speaker, made in Taiwan. This was designed for the voice part, so it's supposed to help a little bit more bring the vocals out of the noise. And there is a difference between me using this one and this one. This one's a lot better. I picked these up off of MFJ, I think, for around $22, so still really budget friendly. And I'm not sure if they make this brand anymore. This is the SGC ADSP2 speaker. It is very similar to the West Mountain speakers, and I also have one of those that I've used as a base, but it's just kind of big for a mobile. But it is a powered speaker, as you can see. I have a cigarette lighter plug, and it is max input 4 watts, and it is designed for noise reduction in the AM, FM, CW, and sideband portion. In this one, instead of having a fine tuning like the West Mountain ones, you just have a push button. Red is power on. No green is bypass, so it's just plain speaker. Single green is negative 13 decibel, and 2 green is negative 26 decibel. So I'll go ahead, try to find somebody here on HF, and we'll do a comparison between them. So here I found a operator doing Parks on the Air. So the first speaker here I'm going to do is a little cheap one. And I turned the FT891's DNR off to make it fair. I'll leave the noise blanker on. So
Station, please.
So you can hear him. So we'll go ahead and change over to the MFJ. So now we're using the MFJ. I got the volume set the same. Nothing else has changed. Just changed out the speaker.
Thanks much for the call. 73.
This speaker I like a lot more than the cheaper one. The voice tones are a lot easier to pick out of the white noise.
You're 5555. It's about 3381 over.
So now we'll move on to the powered noise canceling speaker. Okay, so now I got the noise canceling speaker in. It is bypass, so no noise canceling. This is straight through the filtering.
73.
So now we'll go ahead and hit the button. There's one. So now we have selected one dot, so it's negative 13 decibel. As you can tell, the white noise is still kind of there, but the noise isn't as dramatic, and the voice, you can pick it out a lot better. So now both lights are on. As you can tell, the noise is pretty much gone.
Go ahead. Charlie Alpha 5069 copy. Okay, well, thanks for the part.
So you can tell, dramatic difference. So now we have selected one dot, so it's negative 13 decibel. As you can tell, the white noise is still kind of there, but the noise isn't as dramatic, and the voice, you can pick it out a lot better. So now both lights are on. As you can tell, the noise is pretty much gone.
Go ahead. Charlie Alpha 5069 copy. Okay, well, thanks for the part.
So you can tell, dramatic difference. Here we have the MFJ again. And I'll swap over to the cheap one. And here's the cheap one. So there's a couple different options. So this one I paid $5 at a Hamfest for, brand new. The MFJ, I think I got it through, I don't know if it was HRO or Gigaparts, for around $20, $22. And this one I bought used at a Hamfest. I think I paid around $100, $125 for it. And I do have the West Mountain one that you can still purchase them. They're a much bigger speaker, but again, for mobile, it wouldn't fit in here at all, or it wouldn't be cumbersome to the passenger or anything like that. And you can get those for a little over $200, I think. So, but for the majority, I'd say the MFJ's a good bang for the buck. Yes, this one is really nice. Cancel it out, but depending if your radio again has the DNR function, I'll go ahead and turn that on. We'll just do 2 with any of the cheaper speakers. It does kind of help. So this is still on the cheap one. So you could kind of get away, but the MFJ, I think, sounds about the best with the noise canceling.